Hello and welcome to Dwelling Lab. My name is Neil and we here at Dwelling Lab have a mission that everyone should live in a well-designed home. As part of that effort, we put together our client guide to help explain to you the process that we go through as architects when we're trying to turn an idea in someone's head into an actual physical building. This document's going to explain that process and what it is we actually do. Here we go. Every architectural journey starts with the project investigation and planning. This is where we get to know the client's needs, wants, their dreams, and what the actual budget is. We also analyse the site to understand our constraints, whether that's zoning restrictions, the local context, what the neighbours are like, and if it's a remodel, then we'll do a field measure of the existing home to know what our base condition is. Think of it as laying a foundation, not just for the building, but for the entire process we're about to go through. The deliverable you get is often a site plan or a floor plan that maps on those constraints and opportunities that are going to govern what we can do, but you don't really see any design work, not at this phase. Phase 2 is schematic design. This is the fun part. This phase really is about brainstorming. This video you're seeing right now is what that process looks like. It's pretty messy from our end, but that's the idea at this phase. It's about exploring ideas, developing concepts, and creating the first visual representation of what the project is going to look like. We then present this more clearly to our clients so that we can get some really good feedback, what they like, what they don't like, what just doesn't work. We usually present 3 options, and the preferred option usually emerges as a hybrid of all 3 or like even a 4th option. So it's a collaborative effort between us and the client. Phase 3 then is design development. This is where creativity starts to meet practicality. The schematics are designed into more detailed plans. This is where your project starts to feel real and you start to see how everything starts fitting together. You will start to see lighting layouts, preliminary materials, structural systems, mechanical, how the heating and cooling is going to work. The drawings are generally good enough that a contractor would be able to provide an estimate but not necessarily actually build the thing. The point is to check if we are still on budget, and if we need to, then we can still change things easily if we want to. Phase 4 is construction documents. We call them documents, but generally what you're going to see are drawings. These are highly detailed technical drawings and specifications. We've pulled everything together from the structural engineer, any mechanical, the Title 24 consultants for energy, and we put them all together in one concise set of drawings or documents. These are basically an assembly guide for contractors during construction. They include floor plans, elevations, structural details, and pretty much everything they should need to be able to bring the design to life. Phase 5 is the not so fun part. It's building permit administration. Phase 5 often works in tandem with some of the previous phases, depending on if planning approval is needed or the level of complexity of a project. We submit the construction drawings to the local building department to ensure the design meets the local code requirements, whether that's zoning or the building code, and also the city's local or county's local regulations. Each jurisdiction is pretty different, but either way we handle the process through to approval. Phase 6 then is contractor selection. We can refer you to partners we've worked with in the past. We'll happily work with someone you know already. And if you get multiple bids, we help you review them to make sure that they haven't missed anything and that you're comparing like for like. Once you find someone that you trust and you feel you can work with, then we get ready to mobilize for construction in Phase 7. Phase 7 then is construction observation. We are almost there. This is where the vision really starts to become reality, obviously. Construction is pretty hard though. It can be stressful at times and you have to expect the unexpected. That's just part of the process. Our role as architects is to keep an eye on the project to make sure it's being built the way we've spent all that effort designing. And regular site visits are going to help make sure that happens. As issues come up, we help correct them, and it also helps maintain quality as we go through the process. But yeah, almost there. So that was the architectural process broken down as neatly, as succinctly as we can. Architects are there from the beginning of an idea through to construction, to design, through construction, to the built reality of what is most likely your new home. So if you like the video, please like, subscribe, and follow us and so you can be notified of new content. If you want to download the client guide we were speaking about today, go to our website, dwelling-lab.com. We'll see you next time. Thank you.